A very warm welcome to all of you in the News9 Mediaverse, and I am Kartikeya Sharma, and you are watching To The Point. And in To The Point, we are going to talk about, is Gyanvapi Masjid or a temple? On this, I am joined by my input editor Brijesh Pandey. Today, I'll just cut the clutter and come back to the news. And the news was made by Yogi Adityanath himself. And Yogi Adityanath, in an interview to a news agency, said, "Who has got the vision of God? अगर हम उनको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा। त्रिशूल मस्जिद के अंदर क्या कर रहा है? हमने तो नहीं रखा ना। ज्योतिर्लिंग है, देव प्रतिमाएं हैं, पूरी दीवारें चिल्ला चिल्ला के ये कह रही हैं." Did we put it there? So my question to you, Brijesh, is Chief Minister of a state right in saying so when a matter is in the temple?
No, he's
not. And it's a place where people from other community are performing their daily rituals.
Well, Kartikeya, I'll come straight to the point. No, he's not. He's not right when he says that there are figurines which reflects the Hindu temples. He's not right when he says that we have not put anything inside this, because it's a sub judice matter. In India, when we want to say this, we have a professional agency which is tasked to do these kind of jobs, and it's called Archaeological Survey of India. The court is seized of the matter, the Allahabad High Court is seized of the matter. The lower court had ordered for a ASI-led excavation, which was being stopped till the court comes up with a verdict. And till the court comes up with verdict, nobody, irrespective of who he is right when he says that it's a temple and it's not a masjid, and we should call it.
बड़ी अजीब बात है, जब मामला कभी आस्था का हो जाता है और कभी लैंड का टाइटल सूट होता है, और लैंड के टाइटल सूट से it becomes a matter of faith. From a matter of faith, it becomes an issue of the land. First of all, it's an historical fact that a lot of temples were broken. Secondly, you have the question of the masjid which is there. Now, there are two things to it. One, material from temples have been utilized in making mosques. If you go to the place where Qutub Minar is, a bigger part of that sanctum sanctorum of Qutub Minar has been built by using old Jain temples. It's there. Second issue is whether that mosque is built on a temple belonging to a particular deity itself, which is being claimed. We'll discuss all that later, because sometimes these two things are very easily mixed. But before that, let us play out the bite of Yogi Adityanath. Listen to him as to what he said exactly on the issue of temple, exactly on the issue of motive, exactly on the issue of what the other community needs to do.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा, हमें ज्ञानवापी बोल देना चाहिए। वो ज्ञानवापी है और माननीय न्यायालय में गया है, माननीय न्यायालय स्वयं देख लें, अगर वहाँ साक्ष्य हैं, भौतिक साक्ष्य हैं, शास्त्रीय प्रमाण होंगे, अन्य पुरातात्विक प्रमाण भी होंगे, तो स्वाभाविक रूप से इस पे निर्णय होना चाहिए। और मैं अपील करूंगा मुस्लिम समाज से भी, पुरानी गलतियों की पुनरावृत्ति न होने दें। बहुत शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से उपलब्ध साक्ष्य जो इस बात को प्रमाणित करते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि भगवान ने जिसको दृष्टि दी है वो देखे ना, त्रिशूल मस्जिद के अंदर क्या कर रहा है। हमने तो नहीं रखे ना, वहाँ तो सुरक्षा है, सेंट्रल फोर्सेस है, उनके मुतवल्ली हैं, ताला चाबी उनके पास रहती है, त्रिशूल कैसे वहाँ बने हुए हैं। ज्योतिर्लिंग हैं, देव प्रतिमाएं हैं, पूरी दीवारें चिल्ला चिल्ला के क्या कह रही हैं। देखिए, एक होता है कि जन्म से दिखाई नहीं देता है, हम मान सकते हैं कि दिव्यांग है, जन्मांध है, दृष्टिबाधित है, एक जानबूझ करके ढोंग करे। जो दृष्टिबाधित है उसको दिशा दिखाई जा सकती है, लेकिन जो ढोंग कर रहा है उसको कोई दिखा नहीं सकता है।
आप ढोंगी किसे कह रहे हैं?
मैं इसीलिए कह रहा हूँ ना, जो उन प्रमाणों को नकार रहा है, उन प्रमाणों के बाद भी ये कहता है कि नहीं साहब, तो ज़बरदस्ती वाली बात करते हैं। देखिए, आप इतिहास में तोड़ मरोड़ कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उन ऐतिहासिक साक्ष्यों के साथ नहीं जो वहाँ की दीवारें चिल्ला चिल्ला के कहती हैं, और उन ऐतिहासिक साक्ष्यों को भी देखने की आवश्यकता है। और मुझे लगता है कि ये प्रस्ताव मुस्लिम समाज की तरफ से आना चाहिए कि साहब ऐतिहासिक गलती हुई है और उस गलती के लिए हम चाहते हैं समाधान।
I am also joined by Mr. Manasvi Thapar, public speaker who has been participating in these debates. Manasvi, tell me, what do you make of the statement of the Chief Minister? The matter is in the court, and he has come out and said it's a temple.
I think the line between the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature with these statements is diminishing. So every role is very important. But what we see is that the political arena, and most specifically Yogi Adityanath ji, with this statement is trying to take over the courts, and this should not have been done. This should not have been the way we should function. We may have our asthas in that place. We may believe that it's a temple. That could be our belief. But we should always let the law and order take its own place. We should trust the judiciary and let the matter is before the court. The court will give an outcome, and the court will give an appropriate outcome for the betterment of the society. And what is the law? And we have to understand, this is a matter of a title. It's a land title issue. And when we try to confuse it between, bring religion angle to it, bring political angle to it, the people of this country get confused. And these are people who are at a very constitutional position. They should refrain from making such statements. On the contrary, they should give statements which are positive, affirmative, and bringing the society together at large. By saying this, we are trying to segment the society into two parts, which should not be the case. We should keep our beliefs to ourselves. We should give the courts the adequate time. ASI should survey it and let the outcome be before the public after the judges give their judgment. We should not give any kind of judgments when the court is already there. We should believe the court.
You know, Brijesh, one thing which I really found odd is that when Yogi Adityanath used the word, and when he said, अगर मुझे लगता है कि ये प्रस्ताव मुस्लिम समाज की तरफ से आना चाहिए कि साहब ऐतिहासिक गलती हुई है और उस गलती के लिए हम चाहते हैं समाधान हो जाए. Why should Muslim apologize for something which a different ethnicity, a different empire, a different king do? It is like saying कि गलती मुझसे हुई है और हमारे परपोते माफी मांग ले. क्यों मांगे?
नहीं, even the person is not your परपोता, Kartikeya. This is just simply a simple case of browbeating. I agree with Manasvi, and this is the reason why I started by statement by saying this is completely unacceptable. The court is seized of the matter. And you know, there's a Places of Religious Worship Act 1991 which bars you from doing that. The court is seized of the matter. The lower court has taken a decision. Higher court is looking into it. Why how can you say
बार-बार public morality breach करते हैं and they get away by it? Well, this is really breaching public morality. Even if, you know, इसको justify भी कर देंगे, इसको justify भी कर देंगे, बोलेंगे आप समझ नहीं रहे हैं, चुनाव जीतने हैं 2024 का.
So you know, the public, everybody understands why the statement has been made. I think, you know, somebody has to be fool of the highest order not to understand why the statement was made. So everybody knows why the statement was made.